Welcome, everyone. I'm Jake Glassmeyer, and this is CRUISIN! Cars and Bids! And also car news. And we're going to be talking about cars and bids auctions and car news. Specifically, we got some Hyundai stuff to talk about, a few other things, some Dodge stuff to talk about, all kinds of good stuff. Let's get into it. Let's start doing this, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. First thing, we're going to review some stuff that we were kind of looking at last stream on Monday. Today's Wednesday, the 1st of April. Check this thing out a little bit. This CL65, the Kleeman. Oh, wait, no. We already talked about this. I'm saving this for my cousin. Because my cousin likes these cars. And just wanted to show him this just to get him salivating, I suppose. I don't know why I kept this car around. Oh yeah, I was comparing it with the BMW. Yeah, this was very interesting. We already talked about all this. We talked about this. Oh, the Daytona. Berlinetta Daytona. Ferrari. This is the old school V12 Ferrari from 1970. The big V12 front engine Ferrari. This bad boy went for $468. It's pretty high number, but I don't really know how much these go for. So let's look. Classic. We shouldn't go anywhere else except cars and bids, to be honest. Okay, 642. $642. It seems way high. That's way higher. That's way higher than what this sold for. So I'm kind of curious. This one is high miles. This one's been driven. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's why it sold for less. I don't know a whole lot about these. Very interesting. Very interesting. These just so beautiful, Ferrari. I mean, we looked at this before. The Alpina C2. Such a cool car. It's a manual swap. It is not manual from the factory, which is the only ding against this vehicle, I would say. It's not over yet, but I was predicting, I think this was going to sell for like 60 grand, something like that. And we might be in line with that with where we're sitting at 50. Quite a high price for an old car like this. 86, 52,000 miles, low miles. And they're very rare cars. And boy, do people just eat up these old Beamers. Their driving dynamics, their looks, everything about them is very sought after to a lot of car enthusiasts. So very interesting, very interesting. I guess we'll get rid of that Kleeman. We can get rid of all these here. We'll watch this one. All right. This is week in review from last week. Looking at a little bit. Maybe we looked at this. I'm just going through to see if we can find anything interesting that we want to look at. We looked at a lot of these things. Look at this new Vantage really quick. The newer Vantage. I think these are really beautiful, as I talked about last stream. This is a great look. This is a classy looking car. It is not a garish Aston Martin, as I so flippantly label the new Aston Martins. Bid to 86. It's low. I mean, even if you could get one of these for like 100 grand, it's a good deal. Beautiful cars. This is really great color too. Such a nice color. This interior people hate on these interiors a lot. People hate on them a lot. Uh, and I get it, but it's nice. I mean, look at all this suede Alcantara leather. It probably has a special kind of package that gives it these qualities. Okay, Sport Plus Comfort Tech. Okay, so it's got like all of the Sports Plus collection, Comfort collection, Tech collection. None of this includes, okay, Alcantara leather. Maybe that's just like an option, not a part of a collection. I guess they call a package a collection with Aston Martin. I did not know that until now, which is cool. It's a very like high society way to name it, to call it Mazda Speed MX-5. It's going to be a shorter stream today, guys. I've just got some stuff to do. I currently just got a job offer, and I asked for more. I tried to negotiate like a little bit more money, and I haven't heard back. So I'm kind of scared that they're going to just like take the job offer away from me, but whatever. We're in it to win it, guys. We're in it to win it. We're not here to just accept what people give. I'm in it to win it. And I was very cordial, very nice. I was like, thank you so much for this offer. This looks so good. Anyway, that's like where my mind is right now. So it's probably just going to be a shorter stream because of that. And, just because. And then I may or may not be streaming Friday. If it is a stream, it will be not here. It's going to be somewhere else. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. So busy, busy, busy. You got a busy day tomorrow to kind of figure things out. Hopefully everything works out. Is it a Wednesday? Yeah, it's a Wednesday. Anyway, looking at this low miles Mazda Speed Miata, really cool car. People hate these. I feel like this is the NB Miata. No, this is the NB. It is NB Miata, second gen. Sold for $19,000. Pretty high price for one of these Miatas, but it is low miles. It is the manual. I don't know if these actually came with an automatic, to be honest. I hope not. Probably not. Nice car, nice interior. This is probably one of the more sought after Miatas. Either like an ND Miata, the current one, or one of these would be my choice. I like this because it's got a little extra pep. It's the speed version, and I like that. 178 horse, limited slip differential, Bilstein suspension system, Bose sound system. Gosh, I'm like so nervous about the job offer, guys. I'm like nervous. I should be celebrating. I should be happy. And I am. But I want to accept this job offer first before I party. Yeah, that's cool. 19 grand for this Miata. It's high for a Miata. I feel like this would, if it were, just a higher miles Mazda Speed, probably go for like, I don't know, between 12 and 16, something like that is my guess. It's got low miles, so it went for a good price. These wheels, I keep looking at these wheels, guys. Those are just some Hot Wheels. That's funny. Hot Wheels. I do love Hot Wheels. Those are some really cool looking wheels. Very sporty, very sporty. This is a beautiful car. You know what it looks like to me? It kind of looks like an RX-7. RX-7s are beautiful, as everyone knows. All right, looking at some more stuff. We've got a Ferrari FF, another FF here. Always looking at FFs when they come up. Yeah, I mean these sell for, you know, anywhere from 95 to 120 grand. So this won't be any different. Doesn't look like there's anything special about this. There's no special maintenance done with the PTU, the power transfer unit, which is like the front transmission. That's where this car has problems with the transmission and the power transfer unit, which is like a little two-speed transmission that sits on the front axle. I think that's where it is, and it transfers power to the front wheels from the rear wheels. So it's a kind of an interesting system, unorthodox, and it's not reliable. So yeah. So the downside of these cars, as beautiful and as special as they are, V12 hatchback all-wheel drive Ferrari with 4 seats that looks like this. I mean, I would really think like more people would be into these, especially like guys who like wagons and things like that, because it's kind of like a two-door wagon. I mean, it's practical, it's good looking, it's a Ferrari. Oh, it's a salvage title. I didn't even realize that. Interesting. So this probably will stay under 100. My prediction being salvaged. We will see. The GTR. What a car. $70 grand left. I mean, 70 grand currently, 2 days left. (2018). This is a serious car. This is the serious Mercedes here. This is the big boy. Night package. Burmester sound system, gotta have it. The night package. Black steering wheel, black shift paddles, seat inserts, AMG door sills, illuminated, black brushed aluminum around those door sills. Let's take a look at all this. It's like all interior stuff. Black, that does look cool. The black and the black like interior trim. Yeah. The night package. Let me see those door sills. Come on. Show me the door sills. Show me these night door sills. They don't look black to me. Where are they? Really? There's like no pictures of the black door sills. What are these? What do you guys think of these? They're cool. Cool. Cool car. We'll watch this one. We already saw this SI sold for $16,000. Quite a bit for an SI Civic from 25 years ago, 26 years ago. Oh my. It's one of my favorite cars of all time, and this is the S. So there's an Aston Martin Rapide, and then there's a Rapide S, and you can tell the difference by this big grille. Now, admittedly, you're gonna hear me say it. I think this one is a little more garish looking because it's just got this big ass grille. But it still looks really good. I think this car still looks really nice. And this is the one to get because it's the S. Low miles. V12. Oh my gosh, V12. Such a gorgeous car. Beautiful car. 550 horse, which is a little more, I think, than the regular one. Bridge of Weir leather upholstery. Piano black interior, so it's like all black. Bang & Olufsen, rear seat entertainment, limited slip diff. It's got it all. Gosh, look at this color, guys. don't know if you guys are picking up on that color. Look at, gosh, it's like so beautiful. Such a beautiful vehicle. These headlights, gorgeous. It's one of my favorite cars of all time. Aston Martin Rapide. I forget about these sometimes though. There's just so many cars out there, guys. There's just a lot of cars. It's a lot of cars. Look at these vents, big vents. The doors going up. The swan doors. See how they're going up a little bit? You're going to miss the curb with those doors. You'll miss the curb, which is good. You want to miss the curb. What a clean, beautiful vehicle. Gosh, I want it. We're going to watch this one very closely, ladies and gents. So the interior apparently has got this special leather package. I see this black stripe, this black interior, piano black, which that was listed. Seats do look nice. Nice back seats, wow. The gauges on these things, so cool looking. It's metal gauges. They look like a fine watch, fine timepiece. Interesting seats. Interesting pattern on the leather. Got Incredibles playing. It's one of the best. You know, Tarzan, I will say, is a great Disney movie as well. That's like my take. I love Tarzan. Just the music in Tarzan is what I really get on with. I love the Phil Collins soundtrack. In fact, I was just listening to it today and last night. I was playing my djembe, which is like an African drum. I was playing that along to Strangers Like Me by Phil Collins, Tarzan. I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know about these strangers like me. Goes something like that. Such a great, it just goes so hard. That soundtrack goes so hard. It didn't need to go that hard for Tarzan, but it did. Anyway, look at the remote. It's got a remote. What a fine car. A fine car indeed. We're going to watch this very closely. Oh, yes. The Rossian. This is the last one we're going to look at for today. I don't know much about this car, but I'm always really interested in these kinds of one-off garage-built cars. I don't think this was actually built in a garage. Lightweight coupe, razor sharp driving character. Okay, you know, it's so funny, the Noble. I was going to say this looks like a Noble. It reminds me of a Noble. And we were just talking about Nobles on my last stream, which is very interesting. Nobles, very fast, man. Those Nobles were so fast. Hand-built English cars. Q1 Sepang yellow, 11,000 miles. Limited slip diff, racing brakes, carbon fiber seats. It's got a tune, ECU, fuel injectors, short shifter. Beautiful. Penske coilovers. Short shifter. Huh. This one's been on Cars and Bids before, this Q1. Interesting. Wing, carbon fiber, 4-point harness, Polk audio speakers, rear view camera. Interesting. Let's look at it. That's cool looking. That looks cool. But to be honest, I don't know. I mean, it's a cool looking car, but it's not that cool. It's not that like insane looking or anything. It's just unique, you know? No one's got a Rossian. Reminds me of a Falcon. You guys know Falcons? I know Falcons. We'll talk about Falcons someday. Just a logo. It's like a bird. Reminds me of the Falcon. Falcon cars. Falcons are cool. Falcons are like, they're American supercars. They're built with a lot of GM parts. Nice interior. Nice enough. Nothing too notable. Take a look at that engine. What is this? What engine is that? Even see. It's a V6. I was going to say it looks like a small engine. V6. Specially constructed vehicle. Yeah, exactly. Built in the garage. That's what these things are. Cool. We'll watch this. I'm curious what it'll go for, and we can do some comps. We'll predict. I don't know, something like this. Maybe $80,000. My prediction around there. That's all we got, ladies and gents, for that. Let's look at some news. Oh my gosh, I should have had this as my headline. Freelander SUV is coming back as its own brand. I've heard that Land Rover was going to do this. I don't know what the heck's going on right now, but I heard Land Rover was going to split its models into actual different brands. So it was going to be Range Rover, its own brand, and then Discovery, its own brand, like the Land Rover Discovery, and then Defender, and then now Freelander. Very weird. It's just weird. I don't really know why they're doing this. Or maybe they're just gonna do like I don't know. I was just gonna say maybe they do like Range Rover as its own thing, and then all these is their own thing. Because the Range Rover is like it sets itself apart compared to the other Land Rovers. It's just kind of like a Bentley competitor now. So it is confusing and interesting. JLR and Chery of China. It'll be built in electrified architecture, full battery electric power, plug-in hybrid type setup as well. Won't make it to the US. Europe is where it will come. It's an interesting looking car. I mean, it looks like a fancy futuristic type cheaper Defender. Probably what it is. That looks like a relatively finished interior, though. Not too conceptual. That looks like they would maybe make this, put it into production. We're going to see a version of this able to purchase in June. So this is the Concept 97 is what this is called. And they're thinking that it's going to be a Freelander. Not enticed by the door. Okay, they don't like the doors. I mean, that's whatever. They're not going to make the doors like this, bro. Okay, yeah, so this is the 97. But it is a Freelander, as we can see. It says it. So interesting. That'll be cool. Ferrari is not going to sue. this shop because they're modifying an F40. Well, that's good. Thank you, Ferrari. All right. We got the Bronco competitor. And I was showing you guys the Crater before. So they had the Crater concept that I thought that they were going to make this. You know, they were going to do this thing. And this was going to be a Bronco competitor. But I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Thankfully, I'm wrong. Because this is better. This looks way nicer. Or maybe not nicer or anything. It just looks more realistic, more practical, and it looks more brawny. It looks better. This is a cool looking car. And this looks like a true Bronco competitor. Great looking car. The interior is really cool looking. That's the interior. It looks very similar to the Crater interior, which looks like this. As you can see, the Crater interior just got these weird seats and weird stuff going on. More lights and more crazy stuff. But this is like the toned down version. Like more production ready. And I gotta tell you, man, if they end up doing this with like these little screens and these dials and all, if they do an interior anything like this, they're gonna sell them like hotcakes. I don't think car manufacturers really understand how important interiors are. They are all just so generic to me. And things like this, I think would really like help. Like I really think like putting a lot of effort into the interior to make it special and unique helps sell cars. Helps sell them to me at least. 37-inch tires, 18-inch wheels. It's expected to share a platform with the new body-on-frame midsize truck. Will be built and sold in the U.S. This is the New York Auto Show. North American region, we're dreaming big. Gosh, that's what I want to hear. Dream big, guys. Make cool stuff, and they are. Look at these cool concepts they're making with the Crater and the Boulder. The Boulder. Great name. And, you know, it's probably going to be called the Boulder. It would fit in with their name scheme. You have the Telluride, which is a town in Colorado, the Palisade, which is a town in Colorado, and the Boulder, a town in Colorado. There's a theme here. They're going to call the next one the Vale or the Denver. The Grand Junction. Hyundai Grand Junction. That'll be hilarious. But anyway, I'm really excited about this. This, I think, is good on Hyundai to be doing something like this. Company also is planning a new army of humanoid Atlas robots to go in the Georgia facility. So they're gonna have some robots, which is very cool, very smart. I'm one of these guys that supports the robots and the robot supplemented economy. I am not anti-clanker. I don't like AI. I don't like robots and AI being involved in like data collection and organization and classification so much. It is quick and easy to do that, but I support robots being more involved in like automation and like labor supplementation, and that's what's happening. That's what these robots are doing, and I support that. I think that's good. I think that's good. There's going to be a lot of changes in the economy, the world economy. We'll navigate them together. A brave new world. Together. Here. Jake Glassmeyer's live stream. We'll navigate together. I will cradle you in my arms, and we will be together forever as one. I don't know what am I talking about? What am I talking about, guys? 36 new significantly refreshed vehicles will be accompanied by 22 from luxury subsidiary Genesis. Wow, they're doing a lot. Body-on-frame truck is one of 36 new Hyundai vehicles coming to North America by 2030. Wow. Entering segments we have never competed in before. We are doing it the right way. Designed in America, built by Americans for American customers. Hyundai, you speak my language. America. Boldness. Boldness, man. This is what the Koreans are doing that the Japanese manufacturers are not doing. They're not bold. They're not. Toyota's the most bold, and they're pretty conservative. But we got, Honda and Nissan. Nissan, I'd say, is more bold than Honda. Honda's just kind of like, Honda's hurting is in their boldness. They make great sedans, but I think their SUV game could definitely up itself. All right, that's about it for this boulder here. We got an electric Subaru. A three-row electric Subaru. The Tribeca is coming, or the whatever. All right, so, okay, shared with the Toyota Highlander EV. So we see a theme here. Subaru and Toyota are working together with their EV programs. Dual motor, 95 kilowatt hour battery, 420 horsepower, 300 miles of range. Charging rate is only 150 kilowatt, which is slow. Gateway, the Getaway. What is the Getaway? Oh, that's what this is. This is the Getaway. The Subaru Getaway. I don't know why I didn't even see that. It's right in the title. You have a smaller battery pack as well, if you want, which, gosh, who wants less than 300 miles of range? 300 is not going to be that. It's going to be 250. It's going to be 220 when it's cold. So you get 77 kilowatt hours, and all of a sudden you have 180 miles of range in cold weather. It's a nice enough looking car. It just looks like a new Subaru. Kind of looks like the new like Solterras and stuff. 8.3 inches of ground clearance, which is actually standard. Like, it's kind of a lot for modern SUVs, but pretty standard. X-mode traction, 3,500 pound towing, 0 to 60 under 5 seconds. The interior looks like a nice Subaru. Looks somewhat masculine. Some of these angles and brawny buttons and big brawny containers and holders in the middle. Squared off steering wheel, nice and brawny. Square. 12.3 inch display, 14 inch central touchscreen. It's gonna be with the Highlander EV. We got a new EV coming. I wish you luck, Subaru. It doesn't really look that nice though. It looks all right. I like the interior, just fairly kind of boring exterior. Hybrid Forester Wilderness. What's the difference between this and the Outback? They look the same now. And we'll just look at this. Dodge is pretty much just selling Durangos apparently, which sounds about right. Durangos and Rams, which Ram is kind of like its own brand. So, yeah, if you really put Ram outside of Dodge, it's like, what does Dodge have now? What does Dodge have that's like a compelling product? You got Durango, and that's it. So, makes sense. Anyway, ladies and gents, I think that's about it. That was only 34 minutes. We'll look a little bit more into this. Same manufacturer, moving with 33 units, jump a couple years. Number's 405. Let's not focus. Stellantis frequently gets zombie car stories, killing off cars. Okay. A couple straight years doom gloom coming. Uptick Q1, 305 cars first 3 months of 2020, 4% increase. So Stellantis is coming back, which I've heard that. Coming back a little bit. Bringing back V8s, bringing back some of their hybrids and things, getting rid of electric cars. Okay. Wow, Jeep brand. Ram. Yeah, Ram is different. Chrysler, Dodge. So yeah, we're seeing here, this is Q1 2026, current year, PR year. I don't know what PR year means. Yeah, there's a Hornet. Oh, projected year. That's what that is. Okay. They sell no Hornets. No Challengers. Selling Durangos. That's all they sell. 20,000 Durangos. And then everything else they sold 1,600 Chargers. Not the electric. They sold 240 electric Chargers currently for this year. Alfa Romeo has sold 919 cars. Their best seller is the Stelvio. Fiat has sold 155 cars. Yeah, man. Jeep does the most numbers. Ram makes the most money though because it's the fewest models but sells the most. Selling a lot of these Rams. A lot of Wranglers, 44,000 Wranglers, a lot of Grand Cherokees. No one buys anything else though. The Wagoneer S. That's the electric one. They've sold 175 of them. I've wanted to look at deals for that car actually, like lease deals for the Wagoneer S. It's actually a nice looking Jeep. It's not like, you know, crazy or anything. I don't know if it's like a good off-roader, but I'm sure it's all right. It's a Jeep. It's got to be all right. But this is what it looks like. I mean, it's just a big electric SUV that's a Jeep, and it's fast, apparently. This is a fast car. You know, pretty nice interior. It's got lots of screens, big screen there. Looks pretty nice, especially the red. So, and all the lights on the front. It's kind of cool. I like it. Jeep. It says Jeep. Yeah, so I mean, if you could get one of these for like $250 a month lease, seems like a great deal to me. So yeah, going over the sales. Very interesting. Chrysler's been selling Pacificas. What's the difference between a Pacifica and a Voyager? I don't know. 20,000 Pacificas. I'm surprised they're doing well. Yeah. So they mostly sell trucks, Wranglers, Pacificas, Durangos. They sell more Pacificas than Durangos. I wouldn't predict that. Pacifica's a great car. Reliability aside, it's a comfortable car. Good car with lots of features, lots of comfort, and they look great. They don't sell any Fiats or Alfa Romeos. Very interesting, guys. That's about it. We're going to call it. Shorter stream today, about 40 minutes. Maybe I'll see you guys on Friday. If not, maybe Monday. If not, I'll see you guys on Wednesday next week. I love you very much, and Till next time.